Today is Friday, August 15th, and this is your forecast for the western United States. And at least for coastal areas, temperatures today not nearly as hot, and that's all thanks to an onshore flow. In other words, the wind coming in off the Pacific that's leading to some fog this morning, but also those cooler temperatures. But you head away from the coast and it's still quite hot. We'll show you those numbers in a moment. As we look at our forecast in downtown Los Angeles, some clearing underway this morning from that overnight fog. It'll be sunny and warm this afternoon, but rather than peaking in the 80s, we're going to peak in the upper 70s to near 80 this afternoon. Clear skies at least to start tonight, and then we'll have some of that fog developing again late tonight. Some early fog for San Diego, giving way to brighter skies from late morning through the afternoon. A high of only 70 degrees, and then we'll fall back through the 60s with mainly clear skies at least to start tonight. So we got that monsoonal flow here in the west. We got that from eastern Arizona, western New Mexico, up through portions of Utah and Colorado. We know that a monsoonal, right, is a seasonal wind. That's what we mean when we say monsoon. So this time of the year, you get a wind coming in from moisture sources like the Pacific and the Gulf of Mexico, and that gets squeezed out, literally squeezed out by some of the mountains. We got scattered thunderstorms in the northern part of the country, hot weather in the middle of the country, and some scattered storms still for the mid-Atlantic. Back here in the west, like I said, away from the coast, it is still quite hot. 97 today in Sacramento, 103 in Vegas, 104 in Phoenix. We got a high of 109 in Brawley. That's an improvement from, the 116, 117 we had just a few days ago. 104 in Palm Springs, 98 in Bakersfield, and peaking right around 70 with a bit of a gloomy start for Oceanside and Santa Barbara. Well, enjoy this little break from the heat because it looks like out east for the eastern half of the country is going to cool down, and 9 times out of 10 when that happens, we get hot. And I think that's going to play out again. By the end of the weekend, we're peaking around 78, but to start next week, we're back into the 80s, and by the middle and end of next week, we could be looking at high temperatures up around or just above 90 degrees. So be ready for it. All right, that is your Friday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.